It is 1:30. Welcome to this week's cybersecurity briefing. We talk about cyber criminals getting smarter and smarter every day. And guess what? Today is no different. Cyber criminals are getting smarter. So you have defense and you have offense, right? In a football team, the same is true when it comes to cybersecurity. And you have the good guys playing offense, trying to protect your network, your people, your data, and your technology. And you have the bad guys. We like to think that we're offense because we're making an offensive play to protect your business, the data, the people, the technology. But the cyber criminals are also trying to play against you. They're trying to get into your network. And what we see all the time is that they're learning how we're trying to protect your network and trying to think of ways that they can circumvent that and get into your business's network, steal your data, take your money, and next thing you know, it's a tragedy. So, how are they getting smarter, you ask? In cybersecurity, we intentionally set up what's called honeypot computers, which means computers that are openly available on the internet. Hackers can get into them, and then we can monitor what they are doing. The reason why this is important and why honeypots exist is it allows us to monitor what they do so we can build better systems to protect against how they're trying to attack your company and its network. Well, the way that they're getting smarter is they are now able to detect our tools that are monitoring to see what they do so we can build better systems. There are specific criteria that security research companies use to monitor actions, and the cyber criminals are picking up on that. So this makes it harder in the cybersecurity area of protection. Something you need to know about, the threats are evolving and getting harder and harder, which is why we have to align with cybersecurity professionals to help protect our business. I was just thinking the other day, how much easier is it easier for me to go do a function that I have no experience to do, or to outsource it to somebody that has that experience or expertise? Maybe accounting, for example. That's why we don't do our own internal taxes. We consult an outside tax firm to help with our taxes. That's their specialty. That's what they focus on. That's what they have the time to focus on. And it's the same in our business. The threats are evolving, and it's extremely important to partner with a cybersecurity company. We would love for it to be Vandernet, but you should have a qualified cybersecurity professional helping you manage your business. The second thing I want to talk about is a cybersecurity incident with a school management platform called PowerSchool. And I'm sharing my screen here, and I'm going to show you a letter that they sent out to all their customers that were affected by this cybersecurity incident. And you say, Garrett, what's the difference between an incident and a breach? Well, it starts with an incident, and then it could lead to a breach. And in the event of PowerSchool, it is both an incident and a breach. And what is absolutely absurd about it is they're trying to make it look like it's a good thing that they're doing to protect the information from the students that they had in their system. They are notifying their customers on December 28th that they had a cybersecurity incident. And the way that we know that they had a breach, as soon as we learned of the potential threat, we immediately engaged our cybersecurity response protocols and mobilized cross-functional response teams. This is all very much normal jargon that companies say when they have an incident. And it says we can confirm that the information access belongs to certain SIS customers and relates to families, educators, including those from your organization. Here's interesting. It says, importantly, the incident is contained, and we have no further evidence of malware or continued unauthorized activity in PowerSchool environment. PowerSchool is not experiencing nor expects to experience any operational disruption and continues to provide service as normal to our customers. Rest assured, we've taken all the appropriate steps to prevent data involved from further unauthorized access or misuse. We don't anticipate the data being shared or made public, and we believe It has been deleted without any further replication or dissemination. This is massive. They're admitting that the cyber criminals got a hold of their data, took their data out of their system, and what it sounds like, based on what we're reading this, we hear this is a common thing in the industry we see when people say this, means they more than likely paid the ransom. So what happens here? Cyber criminals, they come into your system, they take the data out of your system, and they say, and typically they encrypt the data. So if they had backups, maybe they restore from the backups to decrypt the data. But they took the data out of the system, PowerSchool system, and they said, hey, if you want us to decrypt your data that we've encrypted in your system, pay us money. Okay, we don't need that because we have backups. And then they say, well, if you don't pay us this other amount of money, we're going to release this information to other criminals on the dark web. And then all this information that was yours is now in their hands. When you want to pay us, you want to give up your money, so that way we can make sure that it doesn't get released. And more than likely in this case, that seems what they have done. Here's a newsflash, people. Just because a cyber criminal says they're going to do something, you should not trust the cyber criminals. If you paid the ransom, the data is more than likely still going to be leaked. It's not going to be deleted. It says, and we believe it has been deleted. If they're going to lie once about it, they'll lie twice about it. The damage has already been done. Maybe you're using a VPN to prevent people from seeing your data or information as you browse the web. Well, Google has found an interesting hole in common VPN applications that are on the internet that you can download and install. And so that way it doesn't look like your traffic's coming from the town that you're in while you're browsing the web. That is coming from another town or another location. Cyber criminals are using these VPNs that you're installing on your computer to redirect traffic as you're searching the web and you're like maybe doing a Google search. They're taking those search results that you're having in Google and they're actually putting in their own results. So you think you're getting Google search engine results from your inquiry, but the hackers are feeding in malicious links inside that VPN. This is why you have to use a reputable VPN in order to protect your browsing data and information. The only way to really know if you have a reputable VPN that you're using is to consult a cybersecurity professional. Anyways, what they do is they trick you into clicking a link inside those search engine optimization, those top link feeds that you're getting through that VPN, and then it executes an executable, a malicious loader, means the software opens up on your computer, and the next thing you know, they're able to have access to your data, take control of your computers, and also access the microphone or camera on your computer. These are big threats, using a VPN to think you're protecting your data and information, and in fact, you could be being fed a bunch of fake websites and malicious links. That's all I have for you today. I hope you are having a fantastic new year. Today is like no other day. Protect your people, your data, and your technology. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to reach out to us. Hello@rethinksecure.com, and we will see you next week on the Cyber Briefing.